very happy to be here talking about it and happy to know it's out there in the world instead of being just automatically put on video, without anybody. So I'm glad we've had the opportunity to get it out there through IFC, and people seem to like it.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Jan. What's your name again? I'm sorry. It was too...
Jana. Jana
Nagase.
Jana Nagase.
Jana.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Nice to talk to you.
Yes, nice to talk to you too. Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to talk to you, and being a huge fan for quite some time. And I love American Star, and I love your character, Wilson, which is a little different from other characters that you already played before. What attracted you to the script?
Well, it's a combination of things, because I'd worked with Gonzalo, the director, before. We did a movie in 2017 called, early 2016, called Hollow Point, with John Leguizamo and Patrick Wilson, which is a really good movie, and we became tight friends. And he informed me after about a year later that he wanted to make a movie with me, and he had this idea. And Nacho Faerna, who I knew, a Spanish writer who wrote the script with Gonzalo, and I was involved from the beginning. So we took on the project, and we sort of had the script around it. Then I made a movie in 2017 called Jawbone with a producer called Mike Elliott, and I brought this to him. And then when was it, late 21, we had the chance to make it. We got a couple of investors involved, and we had a window to make it by the middle of 2022, and we did. We went out there, and it was just terrific to make a film where you could make the film you wanted to make, with nobody looking over your shoulder, on an island, which is an extraordinary place to be, Fuerteventura, which in the English translation exactly like it is, which fierce wind. That's the island, and that's what attracts the character of Wilson to stay there. And he commits his own mistake, which he said he never would, which is he becomes involved. After the first intelligence screw up, he should leave, but he doesn't. He likes the place, he likes something about it, and he becomes involved, which of course is the downfall of him and people around him, not knowing at the beginning what profession he's into. I mean, but I love the character because it's not a typical hitman. It's somebody you don't know the organization he works for. It's not all based on, who is he working for. It's a relationship between him, the young man who comes into, obviously you find out is his ex-best friend's son, who he stayed involved with since the war. And he was a paratrooper, obviously he got him. And human frailty.
Yeah.
That's the story of us all, which is the downcoming. And I love the way Gonzalo got to make the film he wanted to make, and we became very close partners on it. And I love him. I'd work with him every day if I could.
Yeah.
Correct.
Now Gonzalo he's really great. I love that.
He's made some other, but he's made it before that. I mean, that's why, he made the film on found material he made years ago for the Weinstein Company about Apollo. But he's a really interesting man too, a very rounded human being. So it's a pleasure to work with him.
Yeah, I also love the relationship that your character developed with Max and Gloria, the characters, and the little boy. I thought that was
was great. That's very much he was terrific. I mean, they say never work with children and animals, but he was a pleasure to work with Max. He's grown up now. I spoke to him recently. I mean, kids grow up so quickly. It's like a year and a half ago since we made it. But no, the relationship with Nora, because that's like it. No, we wanted to avoid any kind of. It's not romantic. It's more of. It's strange, but it works. Especially I'm with Fanny Ardant, who's wonderful. That one scene, the enigmatic scene with the daughter and the mother, and Wilson, who's incredibly uncomfortable in a sense, knowing what the hell have I got myself into here, as he wonders why. But he's a loner guy, you don't know anything about it, but I think you understand that he's drawn to the island and drawn to something, and because of his profession, it's the last thing that he should have done or been drawn to. Hence the denouement.
Yeah, yeah, no, and you mentioned the island. The island, it's beautiful, beautiful. How was like being there, like with all this environment around you, the ocean, the people, like
Well,
I
that
love
added,
it.
that's part of the entire story. I mean, the island itself, the people. I mean, you know, and he lives there, of course. He lives on the big island, Las Palmas. But Gonzalo, his family is from there. But he wanted to this island because Fuerteventura is known. It's the most windiest of all the islands, the most North African looking. Do you know the Canary Islands? You've been there?
No, never been there,
No, but
unfortunately, but it's
and
beautiful.
also that hotel. The hotels are very much like tourist. They're the hotels that you pay for, and it's an inclusive thing. You know,
Yeah,
interesting.
it,
They're massively sort of, they're massively run. They're run like machines. You know, they have all day dining and all day whatever, and that's what part of what you get into. Like at the beginning, when you realize it's not a life that he's not known, and when he has the 2 days to spare, he becomes involved in the life of the island.
yeah. It'll be in my bucket list. I'm gonna put it places to visit too, because I never been there, and I think it's really really beautiful. And also you speak a little bit of Spanish, and then you have the Julio Iglesias music there. Do you
Oh,
like this
Yehuda,
type
I
of
love that song. Yeah, no, well, I mean, that's nice.
you, yeah, you love those type of music, like romantic music, like
Well, I mean, at that particular time, I mean, I think everybody knows, when she puts the song on, he goes, it's Julio. Everybody remembers Julio from the 70s, 80s, so it takes you back. But when she said it's like it's the father, it obviously reminds her of her father and the song of a man and whatever. And no, I like I love doing the movie. I can't speak highly of it enough. I'm very happy to be here talking about it and happy to know it's out there in the world instead of being just automatically put on video, without anybody. So I'm glad we've had the opportunity to get it out there through IFC, and people seem to like it. People seem to enjoy it.
I know. And you are very experienced, very talented actor. And do you have an advice to young actors and actors that want to pursue a career in this business?
Stick in it, stick to it. Hope you get the luck. You need luck. You need a bit of talent. And in this day and age, I mean, it seems like everybody wants to be in the business. But you've got other ways of making it now. You've got all the social media, which I'm not part of, but they're part of. So, whole new world.
Yeah, it's a whole new world.
Oh, it is.
Yes, even for me, like I'm because I was in the transition from the paper to the computers to the social media.
I know. I mean, I wish you were.
And it's crazy.
Now it's like talking about. It's still not being in the same room as talking to a lot of journalists, which I'd rather be. But anyway, here we are talking.
Nice. That's nice. Amazing. Ian, it's such a pleasure to meet you and to talk to you a little bit. I love you in John Wick as well. I love you, the narration of One Piece that you did.
Oh.
I love that series. And so it's amazing. Just thank you so much. And I hope everybody like American Star like I did.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate your time. Bye. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.